Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Wednesday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And I just need a few little more details, a bit more information on this one. After Otago police arrested two youths aged 15 and 16 in connection with a series of vehicle thefts in the Clyde area. Now, the thefts apparently involved a commercial vehicle and a BMW car. Now, what's weird here is then the story goes on to say, in a BMW car which was stolen twice. So, and then there's not a lot more. It's a weirdly written story because it then goes on to say the 15-year-old was charged with the taking of the three vehicles and driving offences. So the line before read, the thefts involved a commercial vehicle and a BMW car which was stolen twice. So it's not actually three vehicles. One vehicle was stolen twice. Now, did somebody steal it and then somebody stole it off that person? Because given that we've got two, but it's very confusing. And intriguing, indeed. Or did they get it back and then did I go and steal it again? I don't know. Hey, New Zealand Hunters. This is what the group is calling itself. Great name, creative name, well done. They've sent a letter apparently threatening to bring down helicopters if 1080 drops are carried out in Egmont National Park. And also they've also taken responsibility for illegally releasing several sika deer into North Taranaki forests. Okay, couple of things, New Zealand Hunters. One, I don't know, when you are hunting, you're not supposed to be shooting at things that aren't animals. Just so we're clear on that. A helicopter, not an animal. It's not. I know sometimes they call them whirly birds. They're not actually birds. Okay, important to notice the difference. Secondly, and again, you're supposed to be shooting and killing animals, not just releasing them into the wild. So you just... I mean, I don't know a lot about hunting, but I know those things. You've got it a bit wrong. Now, Wellington City Council is considering bulk buying paper straws to trial in bars and restaurants. Apparently, straws are one of the 5 most common items washing up on Wellington's beaches. So... they're going to buy the restaurants and bars straws for them. I don't know what's happening. Also, I just don't... where do these stories come from at this time of year? Apparently, an American exchange student has been conducting research that shows that some bars and restaurants hand out about 800 straws a week. Now, again... surely, restaurants and bars probably hand out a lot more than 800 straws a week, I would have thought. I mean, admittedly, I don't drink the bourbon and coke through a straw. I drink it lip to glass, as it were. But I know that some people like a cocktail, and you can't... it's good to have a straw in a cocktail. I just don't know what's happening. Apparently, they've done a surprise inspection at Christchurch Men's Prison. And they found that it's a bit unpleasant there. 2 inmates are being housed in single-person cells sometimes. Now that is definitely not on. Because I can assure you, I sleep in a master bedroom, which I would suggest is probably larger than a single-person cell. And I know that there have been definite complaints about the sleeping conditions in there. Not from me, but there's another person who shares that cell/bedroom with me, and I think she'd prefer, to be honest, that she was in it by herself. She described what was happening in there the other night. Not so much snoring as very heavy breathing. It may have also been described as obscene phone caller breathing, apparently. And that, I mean, imagine if you've got obscene phone caller breathing going on next to you in prison. That's not on. Finally, congratulations, Kiwi, for just being vulnerable and no longer endangered or in peril. You've managed to breed like rabbits. The Kiwi are breeding like rabbits. I don't know why that tickles my fancy, but anyway. And so we've got two different, the Rori, that's hard to say. It's also known as the Okarito Kiwi, and the brown Kiwi, which isn't allowed a Maori name apparently, it's just brown. They're not endangered anymore, they're just vulnerable. And aren't we all, sometimes, to be honest? Join the club, Kiwi. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your headset. Your virtual headset.